Hi everyone, I'm Thomas, currently working in NAMS. Today I want to share with you my own personal story, how I joined NAMS and how it impacted my life. Shortly after my taste of alcohol at the age of 11, I began using drugs while chasing money and power as antidote to the pain I had experienced in my life. But after close to 30 years of substance abuse, my life came crashing down when I lost in my business, my wife, and nearly my life. My childhood is chaotic. I came from a family where my father is a compulsive gambler. Horse racing, mahjong, soccer betting, 4D, Toto. He somehow had to have everything. As a compulsive gambler, he wasn't chasing a target. It's different from a social gambler. He chased for that feeling of striking. There's never a figure that he wanted. Compulsive gambler usually return home losing most of the time because they are chasing that feeling. And when he lost, he will come back home and actually beat the hell out of us. First will be my mother getting abused, and followed by us. Not only physically abused, but seeing my own mother being abused in front of ourselves, we find that we are helpless. When I was 10 years old, my father was put behind bars because he used his company money for gambling. My mother is a housemaker at the time. There isn't much income and we are not doing well. We are still able to go to school, but we always fail to submit our school fees on time. Most of the time, I do not have any pocket money. So I thought, maybe school is not for me. I should go and work. My first job is actually delivering newspaper to the neighborhood. The boss will give me $1 for every household I deliver to. I delivered 80 households. So at the end of the month, when I have this $80, I realized that I could have my own pocket money and can give the rest to my mother. Instead of being a liability to my family, I realized I could be an asset. So I asked myself, why study? My heart was never in study after my first paycheck. Money is more important. That actually planted the first seed in, they have this wrong thinking, money equal to power. When I first tasted alcohol at the age of 11, at a Ke Thai, in the neighborhood where I'm staying, is actually Kang Airport, which is quite a notorious place during that time. There's a lot of gangster, a lot of drugs addict. The kids will do glue sniffing and the adults will shoot heroin up on their arms. And when I ingested my first drug at the age of 15, it feels so good. And I realized that, this feeling that I never had, the euphoric feeling. Some of these drugs, came from outside school, and also nobody forced me. They just show me, and drugs become my solution. Because of my background, I became more hardworking than my peers. I was forced to mature and work harder because I needed money. I did very well for myself, but when I also developed a big shortcoming in my life. I became very competitive. However, when time passed, I had numerous car accidents, heavy financial losses. I was very heavily in debt. By the time I was 39, I also developed many medical problems. Due to the way I drink, my eyes start to turn yellow, my liver cannot tahan the effect of alcohol anymore. I had fatty liver, I had hepatitis, I had diabetes. Both my legs become swollen because of water retention. I had problem holding my bladder. My gallbladder eventually was being removed, and I realized I was on the brink of death.